Hey y'all, it's your girl Sheena, Sheethegeek, back with another, I think I'm going to do another TBR monthly challenge. What is it called? Sheena, you're an idiot. But yeah, so get back to the grind. I did really good in January. So I'm like, man, Sheena, we keep buying shit, not reading shit, even though we look forward to reading it. It just sits there. So yeah, then I start really looking at it. Because I have ones that are down here that I really haven't read. And then the ones like hiding back there. It's almost like out of sight, out of mind type shit. But no, I'll get to them. But I realized that I do have a lot of BL and, well, yaoi that I need to read, surprisingly. So I thought that I would make, April all about that. So yeah, let's go through the shelves and see which ones I need to read. And I think this is it. I thought it was a lot more. Look at your girl reading stuff, not just buying shit. But speaking of buying stuff, I know that I'll probably have more to add to the stack because I know there's a lot more BL coming out this month. And I need them, okay? So, yep. So see if I can get this done. The other ones that are about to join this little stack, and yeah. So root for your girl. I got this, okay? So let's see. Here we come, April. I just got home from the bookstore and they did not have the book that I wanted. I was so upset. I was looking forward to that book for half of a year, okay? So, but I did pick up some other ones and I managed to get, dun, 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 number 12. Look at Granny. She's so cute. And then I've never even seen like any solicitations for this one, but I got Comic Party Wonder Love #1 and #2. So I did come out of there with some kind of BL, but man, I'm going to come up with a solution to this because I'm tired of waiting. I know it's already published in German and Italian and Japanese. Like, what is the problem? What is the fucking problem? What is the holdup? So your girl's gonna figure out something else when it comes to Happy at the End. So yeah. Alright, so till then, be back. I am back, okay? So like I said before, I was like thinking of a master plan, alright, using that big brain of mine to figure out how I'm going to find out what the fuck happened at the end of Happy at the End, okay? So I am obsessed with this series. There's only 3 books, and for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the publishing house, I don't know what it is, and it could just be all the bullshit that's going on right now. But so it was supposed to release, the 3rd volume was supposed to release in October of last year, and it didn't. And then it got pushed back till March. So, and that was just a couple of days ago, March 25th. So I was like, okay, here we go. Please release. No, it didn't. So now it's looking like it's not coming out until June. And I'm like, you know what? No, absolutely fucking not. So what I did is that I purchased Happy at the End Volume 3 in German. So my plan is just to use, translate, look at the pictures, and figure it out, okay? So I need to know what happens to my babies if they got the happy end that they deserve, okay? Because these boys have been through too much to not have a good ending. And it was funny because I was telling Inja about it. She said, girl, she said, get your German on, okay? Break out the book and figure it out. So this is it. It has a beautiful wrapping on it. I don't know if I'm going to return it. I would love the Japanese version of it. And I saw that was on eBay for like $22 or something. So I may return this, and I feel bad because the best part of taking like BL out of its plastic, that's the best part, but fuck it. So I may return this one and get the Japanese version, and then when the fucking English one comes out finally, then I'll have to. So yeah, so let's see what answers that we get by just looking at the pictures. Oh my goodness. Okay, we ready? All right. So, Inja, Christina, my lady, okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Not him fucking... Alright, my baby's still... Both of them are still around. This looks so sad. Why does he look so sad? Where is our boy at? Hold on. Ew. Why is he back? Hold on. I believe that this is the ex. Ew. We don't like him. Oh my god, he's sick. Okay. What? Oh my baby. Hold on. Is he hurt? No! Okay. Alright, let's just go to the very last page. Ugh. Thank God. Okay. Alright. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Walking together. Is this a... I don't know if this is a memory. I don't know if he's making this shit up. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, I can breathe now. Sorry, I can breathe. So, it looks beautiful like always. Their art is gorgeous. Let me see if I can find a really good page of them together. God, they're not even together that much in this book. Fuck, that hurts my feelings. Okay. Oh, they just love each other. Looks like a lot. Oh my God. Spoiler alerts, one of them gets hurt. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, this is my homework. And I will let you guys know, okay? Yes. Hello, it is my day off, so I just got done running some errands and now I'm just at home chilling. So I thought I would get some of my reading done. So I picked How My Daddies Became Mates. Now this is number 2. So we follow these two guys. They went to high school. No, they didn't go to high school together. They went to different high schools. They were like rivals. And rivals turned into friends that turned into lovers. So they're all grown up, has a child together, and their daughter asked them, well, how did you guys meet? Like, how did you guys fall in love and everything? So they're telling their daughter like the clean version of how they met, you know, and we get to see the real way that they met and fell in love. So yep, so I just thought I'd start this and see if I can finish, because Lord knows a bitch gets sidetracked doing other things, or I'll fall asleep, one or the other. But hopefully I can at least read halfway through today and then maybe finish the rest later. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so why when I was walking into the store, why was this lady walking out the store with hella shit she just stole, and that thing was going off, and I fronted her ass. I was like, ooh, she in here stealing? Hell no, they're gonna think my black eye was doing that. Nope, no thank you. Alright, so I did pick up 4 books. I was hoping that they had put one out early, but that's okay. But they did put one out early that I'm super fucking excited for, and that is, yes, The Worst Soulmate Ever, the proposal. I absolutely love these two idiots. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to read that. Then we have this new one. I've never seen this one before or even heard about it. And what is this? Asking You Will Receive. Okay. Huh. Playboy by Night. Oh, we'll see about that. Then I just picked up the 10th one of the series that I'm obsessed with. Dorohedoro. I haven't even read the other ones. I just need them. Okay. And then I got this one, Versus Love. It just came out today. It didn't have plastic wrap on it, but that's okay. It looks really cute though. It's like star-crossed lovers situation, rivals. So we shall see. But yeah. But I have read some, and I'm gonna go over those when I get home. So yeah. Okay. Finally home, dressed, and so let me show you what I have read so far. So I have read Megami and Tsugumi, number 5. I love these idiots so much. So they're trying to be mates, and they're trying to get the approval of his father right here. And him being an alpha, he's not approving of this little matchup at all. So, but they are committed to trying to be together, and it's just super cute. I wish it was a little bit more like lovey-dovey in between, but it's still super cute, still funny as shit. But yeah, I'm rooting for my boy, so I need more. Then I read How to Deal with Your Intimidating Neighbor. That's actually an MANGA, and this is just a one-shot. I just talked about it in my new comic book day. So you get to meet this dude, and he lives next to this alpha, and then he goes into heat, and then they haven't even had a conversation before, but they end up sleeping with each other, and now they're just basically trying to get to know each other. So it was cute. I wish it was longer. I wish there was way more, because it was just hella rushed. But I mean, the art was cute, the story was cute. Like, look at him brooding. Hold on, and make sure it's appropriate. But yeah, it was cool. And it was only $12. It wasn't bad. So if I found this on Hoopla, I would probably read it on Hoopla. But no, it's cool. And speaking of Hoopla, I did read something off of there. It was called Into the Abyss, I believe that is. About this guy. He's kind of like in the mafia, and he was in the alley trying to kill somebody one night, and this guy saw him, and years later he runs into this guy, but now he's blind, so he's trying to figure out if this guy remembers or told anybody, but then he ends up having feelings for him. The art is beautiful. It's a one shot. The art is very beautiful. The story is very heavy, very like, just, how can I put this? I don't know. A lot of feelings, a lot of emotions and stuff like that. So for it to be a one shot, it did pretty good. Pretty good. So we got that one out the way. Then we got Somatic Error, number 2. I'm obsessed with this series. I mean, good God. So these two idiots, they go to the same college as each other. It's kind of like enemies to lovers type thing. This dude right here, he's very like, no bullshit, straightforward, don't like the bullshit. He loves to be on time. He loves like structure to shit, you know. He's just very blunt. And I think they say that he's autistic at one time, and he meets this guy that's the total opposite of him. He's loud, he's unorganized, he's all over the place, but then they end up doing this project together, and slowly but surely they're starting to realize that they have feelings for each other. And this is a webtoon, and I went and I bought the rest of it so I could read it. I'm just obsessed. I can't wait till the actual volumes come out, but beautiful. And then we have Comic Party Wonder Love. And this is really, at first I was very confused of like why they were doing what they were doing. So these two are mangakas and they write BL, and it's very taboo because a lot of women write BL. So it was very, you know, they were very surprised when they met each other at a convention to find out that they both write them and they both are fond of each other but they don't know each other. So they end up hanging out together, and he's very all over the place. Like his stuff isn't doing as well because he doesn't know any structure, and then he's doing really good. So they end up hanging out, and then for whatever reason they get drunk one night and he's talking about, oh well, you know, we should act like we're together for the clout basically. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. And then they kind of end up in a fake dating relationship for a minute, and I wasn't understanding exactly like what his motivation was to do it, but later on in the book it explains like what he went through when he was younger, and it made way more sense, because at first I was like, what is going on? I'm not grasping what's going on. But towards the end, after that, halfway through, when they explained that, then it got better. I feel like they should have put that first, but who the fuck am I? I'm just some dumb bitch. So yeah, I like it. I actually got the second one too, so I will be reading that. Then I read How My Daddies Became Mates, #2. I really like this series. This one, like, they're telling their daughter, this is their daughter, and they're telling their daughter how they met. Because she asked him how my daddies fell in love, but he's, you know, they're giving them the very mushy details, but we get to see what really happened. And this was like rivals to friends to lovers, and then the bullshit that they had to do become mates and stuff like that. So, and in this one they show this other dude that took interest in him and how he tried to weasel his ass into their lives. So yeah, it was really good. I can't wait till the next one comes out. Then we have The Summer Hikaru Died, #5. Now this, when it first came out, it was advertised as BL, monster boyfriend type shit, and when it first started off we were like, hell yeah, this is exactly how it is. But after reading this volume, I'm not too sure. So if you don't know what this is about, this is a story about two boys, and they live in this village, and Hikaru goes into the mountains to do something, but he doesn't come back, and a monster of some sort, like some creature or some entity, comes back in his place and uses his body and tries to act like him. Well, his friend Yoshiki, this one, realizes that that's not him, so he's trying to keep all of this to himself and everything like this. And then this one, you really get to see, like, you get more history of where this monster maybe came from. The art in it is just gorgeous, and you really get to see that, like, they're both struggling. He's struggling because he doesn't know how it is to be human, and he's learning a lot from humans and trying not to go to his base self as, you know, being a monster. And then Yoshiki's still dealing with the grief of, like, his real best friend is gone. He's trying to hold on to the one thing that may be the last piece of something of him, you know, trying to keep this shit under wraps and trying to, like, just be a regular ass boy too. Like, this poor baby, he goes through a lot. So it's still really, really good. I'm really enjoying this series. You got to see a lot more of the background of the island and everything, and how things became, and the religions, and maybe where this monster originated from, because he doesn't remember how he came to be. So you really got to see that. So very interested in see what's going on with that. And then last, but definitely not least, is Happy at the End, Volume 3, last volume, and this shit did not disappoint. I wish I could have recorded me reading this, but I needed my phone to translate this because it is in German, and yeah, because your girl couldn't wait, you know. So it did not disappoint. I absolutely love them so fucking much. Okay, so if you don't know anything about this series, it's about these two dudes and they end up meeting under crazy ass circumstances and they don't live the best of life. One is like homeless, got kicked out because his family found out that he was gay. And then this one has always gone through it since he was little, you know, and he's basically like a hustler and they end up meeting and then they end up like kind of finding like solace in each other. And then they end up falling in love when they were never shown love, when they were never given love, you know, they learn how to love each other correctly. And it's just so fucking beautiful and it's so fucking heartbreaking. And something happens in this volume to where they're kind of like at the crossroads of trying to break the cycle of all the bad shit. And have to do that, you have to face certain shit and possibly not together. So, but I'm not going to get into it too much because like I said, it's not in English right now and I don't want to spoil it for anybody else, but yes, it was, if you could have seen me, I'm here fucking bawling. My mom's like, can you take me to the store? I was like, not now, Mom, I'm fucking busy. Like, I'm losing my mind over this book. But yes, she took her time with it and I am so happy with it. So definitely one of the top reads of the year. So yeah, that's what I got so far. So look, I'm busy, okay? While I'm buying shit, I'm reading shit, okay? So, but yeah, that is what, week 1, I think? Yeah, so let's do this. Let's keep going. skedaddled out of my silly ass work clothes. So yeah, real quick, I'll just show you what I picked up at my shop. So I got DC versus Vampires Forward B number 8. I think that's Daddy on the front. Look at that. Oh my god. So sexy. It's weird that he's in here, because I'm not gonna say why. Then we have this beautiful Poison Ivy cover. This is by, oh Lord, I cannot say that name, I'm sorry. Gorgeous. Beautiful baby. And then we have the Harley Quinn. This one. I really need to go into my shop and tell them that I don't want cover A. I should have told them that when I picked it up. I don't want cover A's. I want the B covers, because those ones, I'm not liking them all that much. And since I'm here, let's just get right into the books that I did manage to read for the week. So I have Comic Party Wanderlust number 2. So these dudes ended up together. I just talked about the first one just last week, but these two dudes end up together, and they're just trying to establish their relationship, you know, trying to balance work and, you know, just new feelings and everything. He wants him to move in with him, and he does not feel worthy of him. He's still like, why the hell does he want me? I ain't got my shit together. I'm barely keeping my head above water, you know, like, I don't understand it. So he's really reluctant, but he tries to change his life around. And there's other characters that come into play and really makes him feel all kinds of fucking things, and he's just fucking oblivious to everything. But they're cute. I think I gave this a 3 on my Goodreads, so it wasn't bad. It's a solid read. So there's only 2 out right now, so we'll see if I continue on with it. But this one, I absolutely love this one. So I didn't know anything about this. Saw it, picked it up, and I was like, fuck it, it's a BL. Let me see. So it turned out to be really good. Enemies to lovers, kind of like an office romance. So you meet this dude right here, and he works with this blonde hair guy right here. Okay. And he's a ladies' man. He is like, thinks he's God's gift to every woman, you know, everybody's charmed by him and everything. So then you got this guy that he works with, and he's very quiet. He's very clumsy and everything. He just gets on the blonde guy's nerves, as you can see. And he's just always so fucking rude to him for like no reason. And little does he know that this dude looks like this on the outside of work. So he doesn't want people to know anything about him. So that's why he has like 2 personas. And outside of work, he's very, as you can see, young. And he hangs out at this bar, this gay bar, every night, you know, and unwinds and stuff like that. So the blonde haired dude is wanting some type of challenge. Like, he's like, it's so easy to get women, but you know, you can only be superior and adored if you are adored by more than one gender. So he decides to go out and look for a guy to like fall for him, and he actually goes into the bar that homeboy loves to hang out at. He doesn't recognize him because obviously he doesn't look nothing like he does at work. So he's like, you know what, I'm gonna take full advantage of this. I'm gonna make this dude fall for me instead, because he finds out what he wants to do. He's like, I'm gonna make this dude fall for me instead, and then I'm gonna blackmail his ass at work. So, and it just goes from there. I absolutely loved it. Like, the art in it is gorgeous. They're just so stupid, you know. So, and when I put this in my Goodreads, it said that there's more volumes because it doesn't. Oh fuck! I was supposed to say it doesn't say number 1. Sheena, what the fuck is that? Idiot. I was like, oh, there's gonna be more. And Lord, forgive me. That Clark County education, I'm telling you. Then we have the second alpha. This was so good. This is so heartbreaking. So this is another Omegaverse, but the healthy one. So you meet this dude right here. He's young, he just got out of college, and his uncle hooked him up with a job, and he runs his uncle doesn't come and get him for his first day. This dude comes and gets him, and he finds out that that is his soulmate, like his fated mate. Well, his fated mate already is married, and it breaks his fucking heart. So he tries to play it cool, you know, he tries not to like interfere, but he can't help it because they are fated. So, but as the time goes, you get to see them build a relationship, a friendship, and you know, there is a little twist in there as you go along. So I thought it was really good. This is only a one-shot, and it's a really good one-shot. I gave it a 4 stars. So next I read Versus Love. This is like almost like a Romeo and Juliet type of situation. Rivals, star-crossed lovers. They go to 2 different schools. They run into each other on a night, and they instantly fall for each other. And their schools, both of their schools, are threatened to close down. And they're trying to solve that problem. So his group of friends is trying to solve the problem of their school not being torn down, and so is he. But they don't know that they are rivals. Like, they just meet one night in a weird ass situation, and they end up falling for each other, all the while their friends around them are going at it. So, but I thought it was a solid read. I like the little twist at the end. There's gonna be more of these, obviously. It's very clean, nothing crazy. They don't do anything crazy, but I will see if I continue on with it. I did like the little twist that happened at the end, but yeah, I gave it a 3. I felt like it was missing just a little something. Not the spice, okay, I could deal without the spice, but it's just, I don't know, it's just missing a little something. Then I read I'm Here Beside You. Knew really nothing about this book when I picked it up. I just saw it was plastic wrap and it was BL, and I was like, yes, sign me up. Why is there hair in here? So, but this was a really cool twist on a BL, okay? So you have this dude right here, and he was in love with this boy for a really long time, and the dude actually moves away, and he ends up marrying another guy. And all the while he thought that the guy that he was in love with was straight. So, but then find out that he ends up marrying a dude. So he's fucking heartbroken, right? So he gets drunk one night, and then he ends up waking up in the past somehow, and like basically a second chance at things. I really liked it, but the main character was getting on my nerves. Like 90% of the book he was crying. I'm like, my guy, get it together, okay? And then when he did have the second chance to talk to the guy, he totally like 1 to 100, like no in between. But I did like the twist that happens in the book, and I realized that there was no like smut in here. It was plastic wrap for a different reason. So this is really a real twist on a BL. So it wasn't bad. I felt like it was just missing something, and if the main character didn't cry all the way through it, I probably would have loved it better. I may pick up the second one when it comes out, because I kind of want to see where it goes. So, but yeah, solid read. 3 out of 5. Then I read The Fake Fat Lips. Not too sure why the hell it's called that. These two rivals since high school. They love to challenge each other at anything. Like, they would turn anything into a game. And just, it got out of hand. It got out of hand. So then they end up challenging each other to whoever could fall in love with the person first wins. And they both secretly already have feelings for each other. So they're stupid. They're stupid. It's so funny to like watch them fall for each other. But like, treat it as a game, but they're ridiculous. They're ridiculous. They've been ridiculous since they were younger. So it was a really, really cute read. This one doesn't say a #1 on here, but I saw that there's more coming out, so I definitely want to see where this goes. But even if there wasn't, the way that it ended, it was pretty damn solid. So yes, I definitely had fun. I found myself laughing out loud reading this. But yeah, 4 out of 5. And I believe that is it for the week. So yeah, I feel like I read a lot of the easier books this week, so I'm really gonna start tackling some of the more denser books of my PL, like the Bitch Club. I know that's a lot going on, a lot of drama, a lot of characters going on. Oh wait, I lied. I read one more book. Hold on. So I almost forgot about one of my favorite reads of the week. Oh my god. So we got a second one to The Worst Soulmate Ever. So this is the proposal. I absolutely love these two idiots, okay? So they are soulmates. This is part of the Omegaverse where, you know, the Omegas and the Alphas get together and everything like that. So these two idiots are together, and he really wants to get married, but he has somewhat of a different outlook on marriage. He just doesn't think it's necessary. Like, if they're mates, they're mates. Like, that's more than enough. So, but he's like, no, like, I want it all. So they try to figure it out together, and then they have to try to get the approval of their family, you know, just come to terms. Like, he's really got to look at his family and his worth and what he wants, you know, what his mate wants and what his mate deserves and shit like that. So it is so good. I love this book. It makes me laugh out loud. I love the way that they look at each other. I love them. This is such a good BL, you know. And there's a lot of toxic Omega verses out there, but this one, you will absolutely just eat it up. I love these two fucking idiots. I wish there was more. This boy right here, I swear to God, he looks like Denji to me. I think that's why I love him the most. Like, he looks like my boy Denji. Look at him. He looks... But yeah, had a wonderful time reading this. So 4.5 out of 5, definitely one of my faves out of the whole fucking stack of shit I got around here. So yeah, and yeah, I'll be back. Like I said, I have the more denser ones that I need to work on, so let's see how many I can get through the week done. I really don't have anything going on through the week, but we'll see. It may change up, but yeah, I'll be back. is Tuesday, I think the 15th, and I just got off of work, just got home. I'm about to crash the fuck out. I am so tired. I've been sleeping like shit like all week. So, but I just wanted to update you on what I've been doing for the week. So I did go to Barnes & Nobles and pick up a few things. I actually went in there to go get The Summer Hikaru Died, the light novel, volume 1, but it wasn't in yet. So I had to just put one on hold, but I did pick up a couple of other ones. So I picked up Loverboy, number 1. Sorry, lighting's so shitty in here. And then I picked up this one. I always see it. It'd be eye-fucking me when I go into Barnes & Noble, so the Big Apple. I guess this guy's like a secret agent, and he has to let his love go, but he doesn't want to. Oh, he's a hitman for the CIA. So we shall see. It's plastic wrap, you know, webtoon. How bad can it be? And then there's yes, EXO, or maybe. So I guess this used to be a light novel, but they turned it into a manga. I mean a manga. So I never saw it. I was just walking around and looking. I was like, huh. Let me see what this one's about. Yeah, that's cool. And I got this beautiful one, this Covenant. I don't know if I show this. God, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love this. I'm actually reading it online, but you got to support your people, so I actually bought it. It kind of reminds me of the Shadow Hunters. If you ever read the Mortal Instruments series, that's what it reminds me of. So the art is pretty cool in it. Let me see if I can find a good page. Yeah. So then I got that one. To be honest, I really haven't read anything during this week. I've been sidetracked with this one little mini book series called, is it called The Beast and the Bro? Don't judge me, okay? I'm having a good ass time. It is so corny, but I absolutely love it, okay? So it's about this dude named Brad, and he has a twin brother, and his twin brother is like a nerd. He's quiet and everything, and he has a hard time like getting out there and meeting people, especially men, you know. And his brother Brad is like the dude's dude, you know, like in a fucking sorority, fucking is that what they're called? Yeah. And then you know, like busting beer cans over his head and shit, fucking all the girls and stuff like that. So him and his brother end up getting into a fight one night, and his brother leaves, and he's like, fuck, I done fucked up. Brad is like, man, I fucked up. And he's like, you know what, I'm gonna try to, because his brother loves to read, so he's like, you know, I read to escape because I'm unhappy. And he's like, fuck. So he decides, like, let me read one of my brother's books, and it was called the Wolf's Mate or something like that. He like devours like half of it in one night. And then so he ends up going out to go drinking with his friends, and on the way there he ends up getting into a car accident, and he ends up waking up in the book. And then he gets mated with this one wolf guy, and he's like, what the entire fuck is going on? You know, he's telling them that he's from somewhere else, and they're like, what the hell's wrong with you? I just cracked up. I borrowed the first one on Hoopla because I saw the front of it. I was like, okay, werewolves, I'm there. Just sign me up. But it's so corny, but I love it. I love it so much. And then I renewed my Kindle Unlimited, so it was on there. So that's what I've been doing. I think there's 8 books, so I've just been gobbling that shit up right now. But I will get back on it. I did bring my books in here. All the books that I still, like, there's a whole shitload of them here, but I'm still working on, and I will update you when I do that. Yeah. So until then. girl look a little fucking rougher than usual. That's okay. Anyways, so when I did go back, I did return 2 books. I took back The Big Apple. Was that what it's called? So, in that one, these 2 dudes are dating each other, but the one has like a really big secret. He works for like this secret service, and he kills, like he's an assassin for them. He doesn't want to, but he's like in debt and everything, and he's really good at what he does. So there is magic elements to it, which I really liked, but I don't know, it was missing something. It didn't make me want to like know more about these characters or anything like that. It just felt like one-dimensional at times, and especially for it being $20-something, $25 each. No thank you. So I took that one back, and I took back Yes, No, Maybe. So that was about this guy, and he was kind of like he was a news reporter, and he looked perfect on the screen, but off screen he didn't look nothing like that, and he was isolated all the time. Like he didn't like being around people. I don't know. I only read halfway through it, and I was like, this isn't for me. So I did take that back. Then I picked up a hella other books. So I ended up getting The Summer Hikaru Died. Number 1, the light novel. So pretty. Look at that. Love it. We got a little art in here. Just the way it starts, almost the way it starts off in the manga. Actually, it looks like we're getting a couple of other. No, we get this one too. It's a little bit of a spoiler, but I get this one. I know that's in the. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's still some of the art in here that's still the same as it is in the manga, but maybe we'll get just a little bit more here in the light novel. So, oh, look at him. He's so sweet. But, oh, did we get that one? Oh yeah, we did. Never mind. But yeah, let's see how this one is. Maybe I'll get around to reading it soon. Then, so I decided, I know I said like months ago that I wasn't going to buy like any more books, like novels, but I feel like I need to start buying some of them in paperback because the way shit is going now. Yeah, so let me not say anymore, but I picked up the first volume of him. Absolutely love this fucking series. Ugh. Wait till my best friend sees it. She's gonna be like, oh, him. Yes, him. If you haven't read this and you're into this is definitely worth picking up. Okay. Then I got The Dangerous Convenience Store, Volume 5. So cute. I already read this online, but I had to get it for the shelves. Absolutely love it. Then, of course, I got my Chainsaw Man, Volume 18. Look at her with a badass. I really need to catch up. I've been like on and off, and I'm kind of just waiting for it to like finish up so I could just read it all the way through. But our boy Denji, he done got himself into some bullshit with these girls that he keeps hanging out with. Then I got number 11 of Dorohedoro. I absolutely love this series. I stopped reading it right now because, you know, I'm on a mission to read all these BLs, but as soon as this is done, I'm gonna get back on this grind because I absolutely love this. I actually been watching the anime, and I'm like, I just love them so much. What is this about? Oh, what? Oh my god. Spoiler. Can't wait. Oh yes, definitely gonna get back on this bullshit. So yeah, I think I did pretty good. I still have to go to my comic book shop, but I think I'm just gonna wait till the 1st because that's free comic book day. So I'll just pick up my stuff then, buy some more shit, pick up some free comics, you know. So yeah, well, that's it. Oh yeah, I have some books that I need to tell you about that I did read. Hold on. So the first book up is Loverboy Volume 1, And I believe you could read this online, but I ended up getting it in print. So this one is about these two boys that known each other for a long time. They knew each other since they were little. So you can see they're meeting right here. And as you can see, one's way older than the other one. But this one, ever since he was little, he's had big feelings for him. And even when he's little, he doesn't understand like what it is, you know, that it's love or anything like that. He just knows that he thinks the world of him. So he actually tells him that he's in love with him, like when they get older, and he just shuts him down. So they end up meeting a little further down the line, and the feelings are still there for him, and he pursues him with everything that he's got. And the one boy can't look at him no more than a little kid next door that had a little crush on him. Like, he feels like he's still a little kid in some senses, so he just like pushes him away. But you know, the heart wants what it wants. So yep, you get to see how they kind of like, you know, face things together. So it was a solid read. I like the art. It's very, very basic but very clean. Loved it. I would open up to this page. Good for you, Sheena. But yeah, it was good. I give it 3 out of 5 stars. Then we move on to Twilight Out of Focus. This is volume 6. I think we're getting down to the nitty gritty. So these two beautiful babies, they are about to graduate, and they're just trying to figure out whether what they have is serious enough to like keep going and make it. And they actually end up spending time away from each other and come to terms with some stuff. And oh my god, I just love them so much. The art in here is fucking gorgeous. Look how they draw these boys. There's this one panel. Oh my goodness. The way he's looking at him. Look at them. So cute. That wasn't it. But yeah, and then they go on this trip together. But they're apart, so they really get to think about their feelings and what they want. But oh, I'm just in love with them. Such a good book. 4 out of 5. I can't wait to see how it all wraps up. And I just want my babies to be happy. So these two, oh my god, I love them. Love them, love them, love them. So this is the last one. I wanted 18 more of these, but the way that it wrapped up was so good. So if you don't know, this dude used to be a police officer, and he saved him one day from doing some stupid shit. And since then, he's like admired him, in love with him. So he actually, because there's a good like 10 years between them. So he graduates high school and he goes and joins the police force to try to be with him. But by the time he graduates and everything like that, he finds out that he's not a cop anymore, but he still tries to pursue him. And he is having like the worst of luck with love and everything like that. So one day they were just hanging out. He's like, you know what, I should start dating men because I'm not having luck with the girls. And he takes that as an opportunity to be like, well, be with me, give me a chance. I've been in love with you. So they start a little romance, and oh my god, they're so fucking cute. I can't with them. They're so fucking cute. And if you don't ever pick up another BL, please pick this up. It's very short, very cute. 4.5 out of 5. And they got a little cat. Like, how could you not want her? I can't even flip through it because there's some really really inappropriate parts. But yeah, it's just their life together. And like, oh my god, I don't want to tell you anything just in case you want to read it, but it is fantastic. So then we have these two mangas, probably pretty much like the same premise as each other. I actually like this one better than this one so far. So No Love Zone, it started off to like enemies to lovers type shit. They work together, and this one is all about looks. He doesn't care like how men treat him, just as long as they're pretty. So he's fucking shallow. So this one is his boss, and of course he's like, oh shit, he's hot. And then his boss ends up treating him like shit. and there's a reason why he treats him like shit. So when you find that out, then this book is about them, like, basically really talking about their feelings and seeing if this shit is real. Like, should they even pursue each other, you know? So, and this one basically has almost the same damn premise. Like, he ends up with this dude. I gotta be careful because there's some really inappropriate shit in here. The good stuff, save it for myself. So these two he ends up dating him, and he used to be in love with a guy that didn't give him the time of day, and he just got out of the relationship with the dude that gave him no time of day. And he's like really not into the feelings and not showing his feelings and stuff like that. He's cold. He likes to work a lot and stuff like that, but he's tired of feeling the same old. So he really wants to try with him, but he doesn't know if he's like ready for a big boy relationship. So it's just them trying to figure out whether they want to really work on things. The art is so gorgeous in here. Oh my God. So beautiful. But this one, sir, he don't listen. He does not listen. He does not care. Oh my God, I feel like this man does not listen. But yeah, a 4.5 out of 5. This one I'll give it a good solid 3. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, it's not hitting. I think I read them like right back to back, and I'm like, man, something about these two idiots. I love them. But yeah, I think I did okay for the week. It's been pretty busy. It's hard. Like, sometimes I just be too tired to do anything. So, but yeah, I'm staying on track. I'm so fucking proud of myself. So I got one more week left. So let's see what I could do. All right, last week. This is it. So April was really good. I think I got a few books done, so I think I did pretty good despite like everything that was going on, you know. I had a minor procedure that I had to get done and stuff like that, you know, taking care of parents and all this shit, you know, just maintaining. But overall, I think I did good this week. So let me show that and wrap this shit up, because I feel like I've been talking this whole damn time, right? All right, for the final week, I feel like I read some really unhinged shit. I'm going out with a bang, okay? So first up is Mad K 1 and 2. Now, I had already read number 1, but it's been such a long time, so I decided to read number 1 over to go into number 2. And Lord, if anybody's ever read this, they know exactly what I'm referring to. So you meet this guy. What's his name? Koto, I think that's it. And he hates life. He feels like he has like these sick, demented way of thinking that he's gonna hurt somebody one day. So he comes up with the bright idea to summon a demon, and he summons this demon named Jay. Let me see. Yeah, named Jay. And he tells him that he wants him to, he was like, oh, I'll grant you any wish that you want. And he says, I want to, and I'm not going to tell you what he wants to do. And he's like, okay, that's fine. I can make that happen. And he goes, but once it's over and done with, you belong to me. Your soul belongs to me. You come to hell with me. He's like, I really don't care, because I really don't want to be here anymore. So they do what has to be done. And then he goes with Jay, and he becomes Jay's servant and his puppet. And basically, Jay's like mind fucking him as he's trying to teach him how to be a demon. And Jay's a very powerful demon. And Makoto has it in his head that he's going to become just as strong as Jay because something goes down and he ends up like hating him. He's like, I'm going to find every way to destroy this demon. So in number 2, that's basically what happens. Like, he goes on his own to find out everything that he can about Jay, and to become stronger, to become a demon and overpower him and basically just bring him down. So the art in it is very pretty. I'm going to show you a page that is okay to look at. But there's Jay and him. And then, oops, sorry. Yeah. There's him being mad at him. But yeah, but in number 2, I felt like the art fell off just a little bit. But it was still solid. It was a bunch of crazy stuff happened. Like, you know, he's a little bit more established in this book as far as like being a demon. He has been a demon for a few years now, you know, and he's just still feels like he's still at, you know, first base and shit with Jay. So, but slowly but surely he is trying to figure him out. I love all the other demons in here and stuff. Like, there's this bird demon. Let me see if I can find him really quick. He's a pretty cool design. Yeah, this dog one. He's so nasty. Where is he? Sorry. I can't find him. That's all good. But yeah. So those, both of them, I give them like a 3.5 out of 5. But yeah, this is some crazy shit. So speaking of crazy shit, we have Your Reaching Bitch Club 3, 4, and 5. And I had to reread number 3 because I could not remember for the life of me who was who and what was what. Okay, so, oh boy. So I have to start at the beginning to tell you about these fucking fools. I think this is all of them. No, we're missing one. Missing the cousin. So you meet this dude, Tano, I think. I can't remember any of these babies' names. You meet him, and he is new to the school, and it's an all-boys school, and it's all the way out in buttfuck Egypt, you know. And he has to join a club, and he thinks that he's joining the photography club. Little does he know, he's joining the fucking slut club. And all these other dudes are in this club, and he is like, what in the hell? I'm not doing any of the stuff that you guys want me to do. Because basically, like, they just you know, sleep their way up the you know, up to the top and shit in the group. And if you lose, then you have to do something, which I didn't agree with. And I don't know if he was playing with them because it hasn't happened. So I think they just like threatened him with that so he wouldn't leave, or like he would try or something. Like, they were just messing with him because so far it hasn't happened. But then you meet him, and he's new to the school too, and these two become friends and stuff, and he tells him he joins the club too, and he's like, well, you know, let's act like we're together so people will just leave you alone, because, you know, you're not going to sleep with other people if you're with somebody. He's like, dude, I don't even like dudes. I don't like dudes. I don't want to have sex. I've never done any of this stuff. Like, you guys are out of your fucking mind. But he goes with it. So they're fake dating, okay? And these are the other people that are in the club. These boys are fucking insane, especially Yuri. Oh my God, that man is crazy. He just does the craziest shit. But within all this craziness, you have a love triangle between these two and Homeboy's cousin. Let me see if I can find him really quick. Him. So this is his cousin, and he comes to the same school, and everybody loves him. He's like so sweet and so innocent and blah, 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 but really he's really a dickhead, you know, but he ends up having feelings for him too. So it's this little love triangle between all the other bullshit that's going on with these crazy ass kids. Like, it is ridiculous. I think in number 4, you really get to hone in on this one, and he's actually having an affair with one of the teachers, and he's like basically like being blackmailed into it. And then you get to see a little bit of his past, which I don't really like him, and then you get to see a little bit of him. These two are best friends. They're fucking completely insane. Yuri's seeing this one dude that's totally obsessed with him. Oh my god, I feel so bad for that baby. But yeah, all within this. This mangaka that made this is one of my favorite mangakas. They made Happy at the End, and you'll always hear me talking about this. I looked at, there's only 5 volumes. I looked at the back, and I was reading what they put in here, and they said it took them 10 years to write the 5 books. So, and they plan on taking their time. So, no telling when we're gonna get any more books. And I remember reading the first one, and I was like, what in the fuck am I reading? This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. But something I was just like, well, let me see how the rest of it is. Oh my god, Yuri. Oh, okay. He's decent. But I was like, let me see how the rest of it is. And actually number 5 was so good. And I'm like, fuck, there is no more. Oh my god, I have to wait for how long, you know? So yeah, definitely. The last one I'll give a 4. Maybe, yeah, last one I'll give a 4. 3.5. 3. But yeah, crazy ass ride. Then we have Sanctified. Now, this is the last one for a while. This has to do with this dude. It's giving like John Constantine. Like he knows how to do magic. He knows how to deal with like demons and angels and all that shit. How to make spells, how to do all that stuff. So he is one of the people that are reincarnated over and over and over again to save other people from, you know, like demon activities. And he ends up on this case where all these demons are trying to kill certain people. So he's trying to get to the bottom of it. And this dude is a police officer that is assigned to the case with him. And as they're trying to figure this out, he's having to face all his demons from some of the lives that he's lived before. So it's good. I recommend that you read 1, 2, and 3 back to back, because I know that I had to go back and read the second one a little bit, like skim over it to remember, like, who's this? Okay, this is this. Like, this book is, I mean, this story is great. All in one shot, all in one go. I love it that there is a, like, star-crossed lovers, like, the ending, I was like, oh my god, that is him. Like, oh my goodness, it just took me by surprise. I was like, I knew it was coming, but I was just like, just the way that they laid it out, it was so good. So I absolutely love it. I think we're getting one more, yeah. And the art in it's so pretty at times. Like, hold on, let me see if I can show you something that's not, I don't think this is a spoiler, but there's our boy. There's our main boy. Our beautiful broken boy. Let's see if you can see some of the... I don't want to show too much. Yeah, here's something. Yeah. Definitely worth picking up. Worth reading. So good. So fucking good. Now, this next one kind of has like the same theme as the last one. So you have the Covenant. This is volume, 3? I've been reading this online, but I decided to read it over while holding it in my hand. So if you ever read the Mortal Instruments series, this is basically what it is too. So this dude, what's his name? Ezra. So he is a part of this group that basically takes down demons. He has, they have magical powers, and they work for angels. Like, they're dispensed angels, like, pick them and choose them to hunt down demons. And he is in charge of keeping this boy Sonny away from these demons, because they want him, because they feel like he has the power and that he's the key to everything that they need to destroy the world. So, and within all that, a little, friendship turns into, possible attraction and everything. So, and then this one, they actually get into a really big battle. People are lost, and, just a lot going on. But, and then even though he is in this group and this organization, he's seen things with his own eyes, experienced them. He still struggles with believing, and that really plays a part in it, because you really have to believe in order to really use your powers. And he still struggles with believing in God and believing in having faith and all this stuff. So basically, like another star-crossed lovers situation going on. It's beautiful. I know that you can read it on Webtoons for free, but if you want to support, you know, the artist and everything, the maker of this, definitely pick it up. Worth it. The art in it's gorgeous. Like, look at this fucking cover. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Come on. But yeah, love it. Ugh, gorgeous. And then, why did I read this? Like, I haven't read this before. Why did I pick this up and read it? Like, I had never read this before. Like, I didn't have other things to read. So this is The Dangerous Convenience Store number 5. Absolutely love this series. If you know nothing about it, please read it. It's so cute. So this is a manga. It's about this kid right here. Well, he's not a kid. He's like in college. And he, you know, he's struggling. He has to work full time. He has to go to school, keep his head above fucking water. So he gets this job at this convenience store at night. And it's not in the best of neighborhood. And he ends up running into this mobster. Where is his sexy self at? There he is. Or let me make sure there's nothing inappropriate. But he runs into him and he becomes infatuated with him. And, you know, they start up a relationship. And, you know, there is a little bit of an age gap. He is, like I said, he's in the mob. He doesn't want to be. But he, you know, he was born into the shit and having a hard time getting out of it. But he wants to break out of the shit to be with him. And he doesn't even know if that's what he wants to do. You know, he's just like, I don't know if I can keep up with him. And, you know, he's not letting me in and blah, blah, blah. So this one, this one really gets toxic at the end. I was like, ooh, sir, you are mean. So absolutely love them. So worth picking up. Ugh. I think there's one more. I know you can read it online too, but the way he holds his face, I can't. So handsome. But yeah. This one, they're like really struggling with their feelings, really trying to be open with each other, but he can't really tell him like all that he does, you know? So yeah, definitely worth picking up. Love it, love it, love it. 4 out of 5. And is that it? Yeah. I think that's it. I did okay. And that was my April. Yeah, I think I did great. I think I read altogether 26, 25, around there. If you don't count the Dangerous Convenience Store, I think it was 25. But yeah, that's a lot. For the whole month, that's almost like $1 an hour. And then, but yeah, I had fun. I had so much fun reading. There are some books that I did not get to. Oh, here they are. So, out of the stack, these are the ones that I did not get to. And to be honest, I probably won't. I have like no desire to read these. I kept putting them back. Like, I think that's crazy. I don't know what it is. I may read these 3 because my Brandy gave them to me. So, and she thought I would like them. So maybe down the line, I will read these 2, but the other 3, I don't know what it is. I don't, and it's not like they're hard reads or anything like that. It's just like, they don't strike my fancy at all. But if not, I know a good home for them, especially these 3. So my best friend will gladly take them off my hands. So yeah, I absolutely love sharing it with you. It was a little work, but it was fun, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching, and thank you for watching any part of it that you did watch. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, but as I'm looking over there, I feel like I've read a lot more than I have unread over there, so that's a great thing. Like, I think I deserve a treat. Maybe some more books. I don't need no more shit. If you could see around my room, oh my god, it's just so much. Oh my god, but I can't stop. But that is for future Sheena to worry about. But yeah, I think May, I'm just gonna read whatever I want, and then June, you know, Pride Month. But after that, I feel like I need to start working on all the books that are on this side behind me, like all my indie comics, my Western comics, my DC, and stuff like that. So I think after June, that's exactly what I'll be doing. So yeah, but like I said, thank you for watching, and I will be back with some more. I got some other things in my head. I just need to get out of my head, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but you guys take care. I hope May is good to you, and I hope April was really good to you too. So yeah, love you.